Hello there everybody, so Butter Knight 2 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to My Hero Academia Season 2, and what's probably going to be my last recording session for this season. Only 3 episodes left. Well, actually, as you're watching this, you're probably watching 3 episodes, but Alright, we're now beginning the final exam, which basically pits the teachers against the students. And, Midoriya and Bakugo got teamed up. Yeah, that's, I don't see how that's going to work out. But last week, basically, one of my biggest things that I was wanting to happen finally happened, and it was good that I finally got to see Momo actually not only get her confidence back, but actually, utilize her ridiculously really good quirk. And I'm happy the show did that. That's the thing that I keep kind of bringing up about this show. It gives these characters the development, and that gives these characters the time, and it makes me attached to almost every character that I come across, and I love it. I love it that much, and it's so good. And I honestly can't wait to get to season 3, but I've got a couple other shows I have to go through first before I'm allowed to do that. But that's okay. That's okay. The longer I wait, the better it'll be. Even though I'm going to be crying in bed waiting for me to actually get started. Anyway, let's throw ourselves back into, I think we're in episode 36. So, let's do this. Alright. Well, surprisingly, Mineta actually won in his own way. And that kind of just goes to show that quirk actually can be used properly, and it can be used effectively. Kind of like with that fight with Midnight. That was pretty resourceful. So, I'll give you that, Mineta. Good job. Also, good job on that, very violent-looking, damn Uraraka. At least you're gonna be a competent fighter, I hope. And we even got a new character added to the list of best characters, and that is Koji. I think that's his name. Koji Koda. With his quirk and a voice, which that's pretty neat, I think. I think he and Gonto would get along quite well. But, oh my god. Right off the bat, I'm already loving this dude. I already love him. Damn. The power of bugs destroys the sound. Okay, that works. That's fine. That's great. That's fantastic. But it looks like now we are getting to the point where we're going to see Bakugo and Midoriya versus All Might. And I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but I imagine it's going to be very, very tough to pull off. I mean, they're going up against the #1 hero, All Might. Even if he's not in his prime, not in his full power, but you know what I mean. Well, automatically, I'm going to make the prediction that Bakugo will go off on his own without relying on Midoriya. And probably it's going to get to the point where he's going to have to swallow his pride and try to work alongside Midoriya. And if that doesn't happen, then Midoriya will probably, save his ass, I imagine. If Bakugo's going to be too stubborn. But I won't know until I get into probably the next episode or the episode after, because we got 2 episodes left of this season. So, I will see you guys there. Well, that's certainly a good way to start the episode. Hello there, everybody. It's Butter Knight 2 aka Nightmare, and now we are on episode 37 of My Hero Academia Season 2, and there's only 1 episode left to finish off this season. So, as I'm pretty sure you can tell by right now, looks like this episode we are going to focus on Izuku and Bakugo versus All Might. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but I imagine it's going to... I don't know. I imagine that Bakugo is probably just going to, be his hot-headed self, and Izuku's basically going to try his best to work together with him. Or, in this case, force him to work together with him. Not like he's got much choice, this hot-headed guy that's just a gigantic explosive ball of ego. I'm just... Ugh. But... I gotta admit, I'm gonna say it again, I like what the show does. I get to see a lot of the other characters interacting, I get to see them develop, and I even get to see them be badass in their own way, trying to beat the teachers. I mean, hell, freaking Koji's kind of become one of my new favorite characters in this whole thing, just because of how he's just such a cool character. I like him. And he's also, it looks like he's a bit of a mama's boy. I relate to that, okay? But, yeah. Now that I know a little bit more about his quirk, which is pretty damn cool. And a voice? That sounds really cool, being able to, place your will upon other animals, and including insects. And he's actually scared of insects, which is oddly adorable at the same time. But anyway. Okay. Let's see how this is going to go with Bakugo and Midoriya versus... Oh boy. That was a pretty intense fight of Bakugo and Midoriya versus All Might. That was very, very intense. Kind of saw a side of Bakugo that I wasn't really used to seeing, and I kind of got a glimpse a little bit more into actually his character, which I'm actually happy the show does. And I'm just being a dead horse I'm not really, no wait, the phrase is not being a dead horse. I'm becoming a broken record at this point of me just gushing about how much I love this show and how much attention it gives to so many different characters, and I'm happy for that. I love it. Although the end of that episode kind of overshadowed everything, with a creepy girl and a man with a dude with a stitched up face wanting to join the League of Villains. And the only reason that is extremely even more disturbing is the fact that that girl just seemed so excited to join. And I vaguely remember there being a part where she was standing over a dead body, or not really standing over, but standing near a dead body with a lot of blood. And I'm pretty sure this girl is going to terrify the shit out of me, possibly, I think. Although there's only one episode left, I'm betting I'm not really going to see much more of her at this point. I wonder what the next episode is going to be focusing around. But, yeah, I wonder what the hell is up with those two characters that I just showed right at the end there. Why the girl just seems so giddy and, the hell is up with her eyes? Has she not had any sleep or something? I'm not entirely sure how to take that. And then, the dude with the whatever the hell is wrong with his skin. God, I don't even want to know what the hell happened to him. I'm just kidding. I really do want to know what is up with these characters because I kind of want to learn as much. I want to learn as much as I can about the villains, as much as I want to learn about the heroes. And I'm just going to move on to the next episode. So if you guys like this, be sure to let me know, and I'll just go over the next episode, and we're going to finish the season. So see you guys there. Hello there, everybody. Sabato92, aka Nightmare, and we are now in supposedly the last episode of season 2 of My Hero Academia, which is episode 38. And, well, at least this picture tells me that we're actually going to continue where we left off in the last episode, as we get these two unique characters. Question, that girl looks a little too happy to be a villain, I guess. And what the hell happened to that poor guy over there? What happened to his skin? But damn, I think I blew through this season way too quickly. I mean, damn. Oh. What? Shit, I'm doing the freaking eat a hand thing there. God damn it. Stop it! But, well, if we're gonna start like this, I think we might actually be able to learn a little bit more about these characters. But, yeah, I mean, damn, at least their designs are stylized. But yeah, what the hell happened to this dude's skin? To be continued, 3rd season. Okay, that's a hell of a okay. Well, at least we know All For One actually seems to care about Shigaraki. In whether it's actually caring about him or not, I don't know. After all, I'm guessing Shigaraki is literally just going to be the next big villain. You know, for a final episode, that was stressful. That was very stressful. But I managed to get some new insight in some of the characters that I just realized I'm going to have to wait a very long time before I even get back into My Hero Academia. Shit. That's okay. That's okay. Good things are worth waiting for, I think. But damn. Whew. This season actually delivered on a lot of the things that I was actually hoping for. More character development, more interactions, more, Tall Might and Small Might. And we got a little bit of development with Bakugo, I guess in a way. But I think he still has some room for improvement. We also got to see Shoto's past, which that battle was fucking ridiculous, but awesome. And it also helped fix his character up a little bit. So he should be. Hopefully, we can get more character development for some of the characters. A lot of the characters actually got their chances to shine. Again, there were some that really didn't get their chances, but I'm hoping that's one of that's again on the wish list for season 3 whenever I get started on that. There's a lot of things that I do hope to see. And again, it summarizes down to just character development. More specifically, I'm guessing, well, I mean, he's kind of seems like sort of a gag-ish character, and that's Aoyama. As well as Kaminari. Yeah, well, there's actually a couple other characters that I do want to see some, character development, but specifically Kaminari and Aoyama. I would like to see those two get a little bit of work done for them. Mineta showed he can do stuff, but he's still kind of a pervert and still kind of on my least liked. Also got a little bit of development with Tamura Shigareki, which actually, thank you very much for doing that. Thank you, second season. I now actually like him even more. The show does a good job of making me like the characters, both hero and villain, even minor and, major. Also, once again, Mama Midoriya is way too precious. She actually acts like a mom, which you don't see that very often in anime, mostly because the mom is dead. But specifically, there's a couple of things that I do. These kind of count as predictions, but they also count as kind of like a wish list of things that I want to see in third season. I'm wanting to see more about this. I want to see more about this All for One guy. Specifically, I want to learn, again, more about him. I got the basic gist of him, that he's lived for an extremely long time. He also has a very broken as all hell quirk, as well as learning the origin of One for All, which technically is 2 quirks. But another thing that I do want to see is I want to know more. Again, more about Shigareki. I want to know, hopefully, I'm hoping I can learn a little bit more about the hands, because my theory right now is it looks like those hands are literally just the hands of his victims, I'm assuming. If I'm supposed to take that flashed image of a dismembered hand in a puddle of blood, and then him pulling out a hand out of his pocket, which I never thought I'd find myself saying. I mean, you can never just pull your hand out of your pocket, but you pull a hand out with your hand, which is weird. But overall, those are just a couple of things that I do want to see in this season. Fuck, the third season! But another thing that, first season we got to see, Izuku, acquiring the One for All quirk, and then this season I got to see him actually learn the basics of how to actually master it and control it so he doesn't hurt himself. What I'm hoping for in season 3 is him completely mastering it. That's what I'm hoping to see. I don't know. But this season, another thing that kind of felt weird about this, or not really weird, but it kind of got me thinking. It took this season to reveal the, I guess, identity of All for One. So, my thinking process is it going to expand that on the third season? And if it is, how is that going to play out? It looks like he's preparing for something, and I'm not entirely sure if that's going to happen in the third season or the from what I understand, the announced fourth season. But I'm hoping to find out at least a little bit more. With the way it's kind of with the way the story is, building up, it feels like it is building up to something big. And it's kind of got me worried. With All Might in his condition right now, I'm not entirely sure how well he would do against this guy. who again has a very broken quirk. And it's got me worried quite a bit. But I'm not going to be able to find that out for at least a couple months now. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on this season. And, well, I think you guys are going to like what's going to happen next week. So, see you guys next week. And thank you all so much for joining me on this.